Starting in RayTK version 0.26, there's a collection of snippets that show examples of how to use the various operators in the toolkit. On the release page, which is linked in the video description, down at the bottom, next to the main toolkit talks, there is now a second talks with snippets. The snippets are rather large, so it is not recommended to drop them into an existing project. Instead, you can either create a new project and drop it into that, or open the talks file directly, which will effectively do the same thing. Because of the size, it will take some time to load initially. The snippets can function without the main toolkit loaded, but you'll need to load the toolkit if you want to use features like the operator inspector. Once it's loaded, you can click the Open Snippets parameter, which will open the Snippet Navigator window. The Navigator has a layout similar to the RayTK palette, listing the operators organized into categories. Only the operators that have snippets will show up in the Navigator window. When you select an operator, it will open a network containing examples of how to use that operator. So for mirror octant here, we'll see a bunch of different examples of different ways that you can use it. In this case, mirroring on the X and the Y axes versus what the shape would look like without that mirroring, or using the X and Z axes, or adjusting the space parameter in different ways, or using it with 2D SDF, or using a field to vary the distance, and so on. And for an operator like SDF field, there will be another set of examples. So in this case, creating a 2D image with a 2D SDF with the inside of the shape filled and some blending, or using the SDF in 3 dimensions to set the color of one SDF within an area defined by a second SDF. So in this case, there's this triangular prism shape, and any part of the box frame that's within that gets colored one way and the rest gets colored another way, and so on. So lots of different examples of different ways to use operators, and I recommend taking a look through and learning some new ways to use operators, or getting some kind of background information on operators that you may already be using. More snippets will be included in the next release. Thanks for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe.